standing next to EG.IdrA himself, all the way from Korea, here for MLG Dallas. This is day 3, and unfortunately EG.IdrA has already been eliminated from the tournament. But we got some questions from the community, and so I'm going to go ahead and ask away. This is from C. He says, EG.IdrA, out of all the non-Korean players, you have the most experience playing in Korea. How would you compare an event like MLG to GSL? In terms of, you know, crowd excitement, overall, how well professionally everything's going?
Well, in terms of crowd excitement, MLG has actually been great. Like, the fans, there's not quite as many as you get at the huge Korean events, but there's way more here than you have an average GSL player. And they're much more enthusiastic, actually. Like, I get a lot more fans coming out to me here than most Korean players get in Korea. The fans are much more exuberant and outgoing and friendly. That's actually like my favorite part of coming to this event.
Finally getting to come back to America.
Yeah, it's great.
All your fans are out here.
That's awesome. As for the professionalism of the event, it's actually run extremely well within their rules, but some of the MLG rules aren't very good, need to be changed. But that aside, the referees do a really good job of keeping everything going smoothly, and applying all the rules is fairly easy.
I'm guessing it's going to be an extended series thing.
Extended series, the disconnect, some of the seating stuff, that all needs to be adjusted.
Hopefully they'll fix that stuff in upcoming seasons.
Yeah.
Okay, Minx X asks, are you happy with your new nickname, Rat?
I think it's kind of retarded. I mean, I don't know how some of these memes catch on, but it seems like one of the makes sense less than everything else. The Gracken is pretty cool.
The Gracken,
I can deal with that.
That's pretty good. Alright, you heard it from EG.IdrA himself, the Gracken, it should be. Alright, Minx X also asked, in your game versus OGS, as soon as he won, he had a little celebration, there was a fist pump or pointing or something. What's your reaction to seeing that?
It's kind of flattering. Like, I didn't start flailing around after I beat OGS gone because he's awful. But Zenyo's obviously excited about beating me, so it means I'm good.
Yeah, it's kind of a compliment. Alright, so Iad asks, he says, would you ever cheese something along the lines of a 6-ball in an important match? Is there any situation where you
I don't think 6-ball's a good build. Like, I just think it's flat out bad. Like, you can defend it with workers, so I probably win the 6-ball. But sure, I'll cheese. I've been cheese before. Like, it's not as much as Star 2 just because I think Star 2 Berserk cheese isn't very good. But the StarCraft 1 gives me effect pushes or viral and that kind of thing. Whenever I felt it gave me the best opportunity. So I will do it when the situation calls for it. It's just with my strengths, macro game is usually the best way to do it.
Alright, Cyclone asks, many people say that you play like a machine, that you lack creativity. What's your opinion on this? Does creativity matter, or is it more about solid execution of solid?
Creativity is useful. It can get you wins in some situations, and it can get you out of tight situations. It's a good talent to have. But I feel that the mechanical style, the way I play, is the way to win long-term consistently, and that's what I do. I don't want to win one-off games where people are better than me. I want to be better than what I play.
Excellent. Alright, and this is actually a question from me. Does being on a team, you're on Team EG now, does being on a team based in America make practice a little more difficult, or how's that work? And what's your normal practice regimen? Is it more ladder games or practice more?
For the time being, it's largely ladder games because there's not too many Koreans. Look, a lot of the Korean players are already on their own teams, and they practice amongst each other to really keep the strategies as secret as possible and to try and give themselves competitive. So it's hard for me to find practice. The fact that I'm on an American team is part of that. But it still helps me be on an American team because, like, every time we come over here, we practice together and we talk about strategies before the matches. You know, that helped me out a lot. Just like getting advice from my teams before the games because they knew the American players better than I did. And in 2011, EG is looking to make a house out in Korea. We're going to bring all our players out there, and once we're in that environment, I think we're going to do really well. It'll be a great situation.
That is very awesome. Do you spend time like laddering on the American server as much as you can before an event like this?
Usually I don't because when I'm in Korea I get almost unplayable latency on the American and European servers. But this time I came back like 5 minutes early, so I played a bunch on the American ladder to kind of reacquaint myself with the American side.
Awesome. Okay, and this is the last question, and this is something I've always wondered about. We see people like you playing in GSL, huge tournaments like that, and there certainly have to be other smaller tournaments going on in Korea. Do you ever get to play in those?
Actually, as far as I'm aware, there's really not that much. There used to be play XP tournaments that happened every week, but they ran out of money and stopped. And I haven't heard of anything else that's going on. There was one big land tournament that was a one-off thing. So my knowledge, there's not really anything else competitive, just little stuff.
All right, well, EG.IdrA, thank you for the interview, and good luck with ESL Season 3 next year.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks.